Thanks for tapping in. It's me, a Wednesday night, bringing y'all tales from the hub city, that is Compton, to be exact. But I'm just sending love from a little shop by the creek. And today, it's about 4 o'clock. It's so beautiful. The sky is just doing something to me. Not just the sun, but the sky, the clouds. I'm just enjoying it and embracing it. And so the video previous to this one, I just had to meditate before I speak to you guys. Because anytime I speak or I give a part of myself before I go to work or I interact with people I love, I try to make sure I have positive energy. And so that's why in the past I used to sit in my car before I got out to go into the house, and my kids would sometimes come and get me or just sit in the car with me. One of my daughters would sit in the car with me, but the other one would make me get out. Like, get out, come in the house. But I just want to make sure I'm mentally, physically, and spiritually coming across with love. So I had to meditate first, but today I want to talk about just celebrating your wins, celebrating all of your wins. For me, a part of my growth, I had to learn how to celebrate my wins. A lot of times I wasn't celebrating myself. I didn't celebrate myself because I wasn't important to me. And so if I wasn't important to me, of course I'm not going to be important to other people because I'm not making myself a priority. So I let my self-care go to the wayside. And so a part of letting my self-care go into the wayside is I need to motivate myself and congratulate myself and reward myself with my accomplishments. When I got my bachelor's degree, I just was on to the next. When I was in beauty school and I graduated from beauty school, I just was on to the next. I didn't even think about it. I didn't celebrate. I didn't get class rings and all that. It wasn't important. I did all of that to get that piece of paper, and I didn't celebrate. So today, I just want to share with you to share your wins. Share everything that you're proud of yourself for. Even if you want to drink more water and you drank more water today, congratulate yourself. Appreciate yourself. Tell yourself you're proud of yourself. If nobody else does, make sure you do it with yourself. So cheers to you. Cheers to us. Cheers to us. And I also want to speak to one component that sometimes we leave out, and we say, oh, it's just easy to be positive and be thankful and to enjoy going to school and all that, and take a break to enjoy and celebrate. And you're like, but Marcia, how can I celebrate when I don't have money, or I'm a single parent and I don't have a babysitter, or how can I celebrate? Well, you know yourself better than me. What do you like? Go down a list of things that you like and say what you would like to do before you do it. That way you can save up for it. You can plan for it. You can get a babysitter well in advance. If you know you got a year to graduate, you got a year to make arrangements. And guess what? Your babysitter could get COVID or sick or whatever and may not be able to do it. But how do you be thankful and grateful in the midst of that? So, Marcia, I planned a whole year and my babysitter still couldn't watch my baby. And I've been planning this event for a year. And so that disappointment, I don't like that feeling. Well, guess what? It's a part of life. Being disappointed is a part of life. So because you didn't learn what disappointment was and what to do with it after, you're going to get disappointed again. So I hope I hope you. So I hope you understood what I said. When you don't pass the test about disappointment in life, you're gonna constantly get disappointment. And the more you say, I always get disappointment, people are never here for me, I'm used to it. If you're used to it, what you complaining about? If you're used to it, what you complaining about? Look at my little notepad. I got little pieces of paper that I have everywhere that I just, since I was young, I used to just write down stuff all the time. See how I just write stuff all day. And so I told my grandma today I'm gonna start making my dreams a reality. They're just not gonna be on pieces of paper anymore. And speaking of dreams, what I want to talk to you guys about today is parallel to my dreams, because nobody knows, but yesterday I had my grand opening for Tap Into Healing Inc., my nonprofit. So I have been doing services, but I never really had a grand opening. So yesterday my grand opening was my first workshop, my prevention workshop. This workshop is designed to spark your magic, because everything you already know is inside of you. So this workshop combines all of my years of education, all of my years of experience, not just in counseling, but in teaching and working with youth, geriatric, and everything in between, and working with every modality of treatment, inpatient, outpatient, and medically assisted treatment. I designed a program to help you change your life, start the change of your life, plant those seeds or water those seeds. But when you leave, you know you're gonna have growth. So I had my first workshop and I was so happy right now. Did you hear me? I wasn't happy at the time. I wasn't happy this morning when I woke up. I wasn't happy for all the great comments that all the ladies said. So out of the group of 12, I had 10 people show up. One person had to leave early. So that was very successful, a very successful event to have 10 out of 12 show up. Okay, which I had 11 scheduled to show up, so that was even better. Only one person didn't show up. I still had an opening for one person, but that's neither here nor there. It was successful. The food, they said it was great. The drinks, they said it was great. What took place, they loved it. Everybody sparked their magic with tears. It was tears of joy. Everybody was just embracing and loving on each other. And I was just so stressed about making sure everything was perfect, because that's how I am. Everything I do, I try to do with excellence. And that's why I could be at work all day and all night until the job gets done and how it's supposed to be. Because that's how I like doing things with excellence. With that being said, sometimes when you do things in excellence, you burn yourself out and you can't do everything yourself. And for a long time, I didn't understand why my business is not successful, and I'm thinking it's because of me. But my business is not successful because I'm looking for the support from the people around me. But it's not going to come from there. And it's not that they don't want me to be successful. That's not it. That's not their expertise. That's not their vision, their dream for themselves. So how dare I try to have them help me with my dreams and not tend to their own, what they want to do. So that's neither here nor there, because I know that I'm patient as God is blessing me with a team that it might start off doing it for free or little to nothing, but I promise you it's going to end amazingly. So I'm not stressing about that no more. I'm just being patient, and I'm learning how to be thankful in the midst of disappointments. So uh, patting ourselves on the back, saying we're proud of ourselves. This workshop is designed to spark your magic because everything you already know is inside of you. So this workshop combines all of my years of education, all of my years of experience, not just in counseling, but in teaching and working with youth, geriatric, and everything in between, and working with every modality of treatment, inpatient, outpatient, and medically assisted treatment. I designed a program to help you change your life, start the change of your life, plant those seeds or water those seeds. But when you leave, you know you're gonna have growth. So I have my first workshop and I was so happy right now. Did you hear me? I wasn't happy at the time. I wasn't happy this morning when I woke up. I wasn't happy for all the great comments that all the ladies said. So out of the group of 12, I had 10 people show up. One person had to leave early. So that was very successful, a very successful event to have 10 out of 12 show up. Okay, which I had 11 scheduled to show up, so that was even better. Only one person didn't show up. I still had an opening for one person, but that's neither here nor there. It was successful. The food, they said it was great. The drinks, they said it was great. What took place, they loved it. Everybody sparked their magic with tears. It was tears of joy. Everybody was just embracing and loving on each other. And I was just so stressed about making sure everything was perfect, because that's how I am. Everything I do, I try to do with excellence. And that's why I could be at work all day and all night until the job gets done and how it's supposed to be. Because that's how I like doing things with excellence. With that being said, sometimes when you do things in excellence, you burn yourself out and you can't do everything yourself. And for a long time, I didn't understand why my business is not successful, and I'm thinking it's because of me. But my business is not successful because I'm looking for the support from the people around me. But it's not going to come from there. And it's not that they don't want me to be successful. That's not it. That's not their expertise. That's not their vision, their dream for themselves. So how dare I try to have them help me with my dreams and not tend to their own, what they want to do. So that's neither here nor there, because I know that I'm patient as God is blessing me with a team that it might start off doing it for free or little to nothing, but I promise you it's going to end amazingly. So I'm not stressing about that no more. I'm just being patient, and I'm learning how to be thankful in the midst of disappointments. So patting ourselves on the back, saying we're proud of ourselves, even when things don't go as planned. And then considering all of those people who helped make that happen. Because sometimes we do things when we're not aware that we do. Because I could be accountable of my actions. Because I'm all about accountability. Because that's what I teach. So for me, I had to apologize to my husband because I was being mean to him. Everybody else flaked out on me. I'm so thankful for my grandma. She helped me get some things together and did what she could do. But the people who I depended on, they wasn't there. And it really hurt me because, okay, if a few people don't, but every single person that I expected to be there, no matter what, they wasn't. Even though I was going to pay and everything. And I'm tired of being let down. And so that disappointment took over my event. And I didn't show it at the time of the event. but my husband felt it, and that wasn't fair to him because he had to stop what he was doing and rip and run because he had to pick up the slack that everybody else, not just I picked up the slack, but the people around you. Apologize to them when you don't see the things they do to make your life easier. Even though if you don't think it's big or small or whatever, they didn't have to do anything to help you. So slow down. Be thankful for your accomplishments in the midst of the disappointment. Because when you focus more on the blessing, the goodness from it, the disappointment goes away. It ain't even important. So none of the energy is going towards that. So the energy is like fuel. So the more you fuel it, the more you energize it, the bigger it got. So I had to diffuse it. By what? Before, I didn't have an outlet like people to talk to because I'm the oldest, I'm the boss, I'm the owner, I'm the program director. Like, I'm the go-to person. So who does the go-to person go to? Who does the go-to person go to? Who does the go-to person have to be accountable? So thank God I have my husband to help me be accountable for my actions. And thank you guys, social media. Who would have thought I would ever be saying this? But I thank social media because you guys give me a platform that I can share certain things and how I feel. And even though I know I'm going to get judged, it doesn't bother me. I just got it off my chest. And it feels good. So I thank you for all those people who really listen to my videos, who really know what I'm about all the way. And I know people who say they watch, they just tell me that to make me feel good. But I know 100% you're not watching it just because of the questions you asking me. Because I know if you saw it, you wouldn't be asking the questions that you asking. So I don't feel bad, again, for you not watching, for you not supporting, for you not coming to my events, for you not donating money to me, even though I feel like you should because I've helped you, or because you're my friend, or because you're my family, or whatever the reasons why I feel like you should be doing something that I want you to do. I apologize because you have your own life and you have your own visions and you have your own dreams. My dreams and visions are gonna happen if you're a part of it or not. Now, how I get there and how I figure that out, it depends on me. So I'm gonna only focus on the good things in the midst of my disappointment. So even though people did let me down, I'm gonna do my check-in. So I'm gonna do my check-in 369. So you get 3 points for each for your spirit. Now spirit is stuff you can't explain. So did it affect you mentally? I don't know if it's mental or physical. It's spiritual. So 0 being bad, the worst, nothing, and 3 being great, amazing. Okay. So how did this situation make me feel that everybody disappointed me spiritually? Spiritually, it made me feel a 1. Now I check in from 0 to 3. How did that make me feel physically? Physically, it made me feel drained because I had so much adrenaline pumping because I was so angry that it made me deplete my energy fast. So I didn't feel good physically. I had a headache and I was feeling irritable. So I would say a 0. And so mentally, I was just so upset. I was frustrated. I was disappointed. And so I would say a 1. So I would say out of the whole situation, if I score a 6 and below, I let it go. I dismiss it. So it was a 2. So I really need to let it go. So when I need to let something go, because I'm human I allow myself to feel those feelings. So, okay, I'm feeling disappointed. I have a check-ins list, a feelings wheel, and I'll have a feelings wheel right here. I'll show you guys the feelings wheel right quick. All right, so identifying how those things made me feel, now I can say, okay, that made me feel disappointed when people didn't show up. What did I learn from this situation? How can this situation not happen again? All right, now I know what I'm gonna do next time. I know what I'm gonna do so this situation won't happen again. Okay, all right, so now I have a solution. Now I'm going to meditate. I meditated already, and now I'm talking on social media. Now I shouldn't bring this up again. I shouldn't be on the phone talking to my grandma, to my husband, to my friends, to my daughter, and even again to you guys, unless I'm making an example to prove a point for something. But I'm not gonna bring it up anymore, because when you let it go, you forgive and you forget. So I forgave myself for not making the right decisions, and I'm moving forward. I'll be doing this, and guess what? Moving forward, I might have to modify that because it might not work. So I'll switch it up, and then I'll try it again. Or maybe I need to sit down and let it cook some more, and it's not time yet. So maybe it's not time, and I'll pick it up later after I modify it. But that's up to you to decide, right? So that's where I check in using the 3-6-9 method. Each area gets 3 points. If it's 6 and below, I dismiss it. If it's 6 and below, I dismiss. If it's from 7 to 9, I give it all my energy. I do my best. If it makes me feel good, I'll do my best to engage with that moment and keep it rolling. All right. So I promised myself that I was gonna celebrate all of my accomplishments. So I'm gonna cheer for myself. Woo! I'm cheering for myself like I cheer for everybody else, because I know I deserve it. If nobody noticed it, if nobody said it, I'm gonna say it to myself. I am proud of myself. Thank you. Now, I'm gonna share an exercise with you guys. I do this exercise individually, but I also do it with a group as well. In this group, this exercise doesn't only literally help you look at the man in the mirror for accountability and things like that, but it helps you look in the mirror, the man in the mirror, for hope, for inspiration, to help you be gentle with yourself, okay? To give yourself gratitude, to be thankful for being you. I'm so happy for being me. I'm so happy for my hair, my eye shape, my lips, my nose, my skin, my arms, my legs. Everything functions properly. I'm in good health. I'm in good spirits. I'm in good mentally. I'm good physically. I have everything I need every day from my basic necessities, and I have everything I need every day to live life happily. And so saying that every day and looking at yourself saying things like that in the mirror gives you motivation and inspiration. I promise you, you will see a difference when you do this exercise, okay? So give me 1 second. Let me go get my mirror, and I'm going to do this exercise with you. Here are some feelings words that you can use besides happy, sad, mad, and glad. Screenshot and save for your conversation. Sending love. Thank you. Again, here are some feelings words that you can use when you have a hard time trying to express how you truly feel. And also, if you would like to use words outside of happy, sad, mad, and glad, just to explain how you feel. Sending love. Thank you. Alright, so I got my mirror. Here. And I want to challenge you right now to go get your mirror, look in it, talk to yourself, feel it, feel those feelings and emotions, and anything that doesn't serve you, any feelings and emotions, any thought patterns that does not serve your happiness and your goal, let it go. Take a look in the mirror. I got my mirror right here. I'm gonna hold it so you can see me. So I'm gonna look in the mirror, not at you, and I'm gonna talk to myself. This was so powerful in the group yesterday, it made me want to share it with you guys. Okay? So, Marcia, well, let me start over. Wednesday night, it's me, Marcia Echols, Wednesday night. I am so proud of you. And I like to pause after each statement. That way you can embrace it. Don't be in a hurry. If you're in a hurry, just say one thing, okay? Keep it simple. So here we go again. It's me, Marcia Echols, Wednesday night. I am so proud of you. I love you. And you have everyone and you have everything that you need. You have everyone and everything that you need in your personal life. You have everyone and everything that you need in your professional life. You have everyone and everything that you need in your leisure activities. You have everything you want and everything you need in your hobbies. And anything you have your hand in, you have everything you need and everything you want. You have all the resources you need, how you want it to look, how you want it to be, how you want it to feel, how you want it to smell. You have every single thing that you need. You know who you are and you know what you is. You know who you are and you know what you is. You know who you are and you know what you is. So I'ma let go and I'ma let grow. I'ma let grow. I'ma let go and I'ma let grow. So celebrate your accomplishments. Be proud of yourself. Look at yourself in the mirror and be accountable, but I want you to celebrate yourself too. Love on yourself. Look in the mirror and say, I love you. I'm going to take care of your body. I love you. I'm going to take care of my mind. I love you. I'm going to support you in doing what you need to do to accomplish your goals. So if you want to be an artist, what do you have to put on to feel like you're an artist? What do you have to say? What are the music that you listen to? What type of food do artists eat? If you want to be a nurse, if you want to do taxes, what do you have to become to be that? And like every time, I'm sending love, I'm receiving love, I'm sending love, and I'm receiving love. So let's just keep recycling the love. If you guys would like to support, you can always support by just liking, sharing, and sending positive energy and words not just to me, but all the people who have to utilize our services, our program, and our videos. I hope that I was able to leave a positive footprint in your life or someone else. If you would like to donate, if you do have funds to donate, I appreciate it. Any change goes a long way. Any little change goes a long way. You can always send on Cash App, $ tap into wellness, T. Nurse, if you want to do taxes, what do you have to become to be that? And like every time, I'm sending love, I'm receiving love, I'm sending love, and I'm receiving love. So let's just keep recycling the love. If you guys would like to support, you can always support by just liking, sharing, and sending positive energy and words, not just to me, but all the people who have to utilize our services, our program, and our videos. I hope that I was able to leave a positive footprint in your life or someone else. If you would like to donate, if you do have funds to donate, I appreciate it. Any change goes a long way. Any little change goes a long way. You can always send on Cash App, $ tap into wellness, TAPINTO WELLNESS, tap into wellness on Cash App if you're in the spirit of giving. If you look at my videos, I'm trying to do better in posting. I have so much footage to share, but I'm putting things together, and I'm recording, I'm editing and planning and all of that. So just thank you for being patient with me. So again, if you would like to support us and just being positive, I appreciate you just spreading positive words and kindness, and I recycle the love back to you. If you can send donations, the donations go towards preventing dis-ease, trauma, and generational curses. So that's what your money is helping families. They get 1 year of free counseling and therapy, not just individual, but for the whole family. A lot of times we do the work so much in our field, and the kids or the individual go back to the same negative environment. So yes, the spouse needs counseling too, of the person who got a DUI, because they got a DUI because they trying to get the fuck away from their spouse. So you're having them go to counseling to understand why drinking and driving is bad, but you're not helping them with the proper tools, because just telling them it's bad, maybe he's gonna choose something else that's worse. I don't know. So what skills can we help them with to help him when he go back home? Well, his spouse needs counseling too, or her spouse needs counseling too, or the parent needs counseling as well as the child, right? Because sometimes when the child is acting out at school so much, maybe the whole family needs therapy. Is the other siblings acting out as well? Are they acting out in a different way? Just because one kid is very bad, the other child could be the extreme because they don't like being at home either. So they're in all of the activities. They're doing so well in school because that's their outlet. That's the outlet they chose. Remember, everybody chooses different things for different reasons because everybody is an individual. Allow them to be who they are. So that's just a little bit about how all your contributions and your donations, what they help do. Again, I do have receipts. A lot of people know me because I've helped them. I help their children. I've helped the men, and I help women. If they have anger management, domestic violence, and parenting classes, I've done it free for so many years. Yesterday for my first workshop, she shared, so she gave me permission to share with you guys. But it was one of my first clients when I was a counselor almost 20 years ago when I first started counseling. And she was like, I need to buy you just for a few minutes to talk to these group of ladies. And I'm like, I'm already ready. I already got it typed up and ready. And could you believe she went to be a counselor because she said the impact I had on her? And so that was just, she's just a special person in my heart, and she just don't know how amazing she is to me, because that was, again, fuel. So I'm willing to invest that, because she's on my meter as a 9. She's not nowhere near 3, nowhere near a 6. She is a 9. She's a 9, and I'm willing to invest my time and energy into her because of what she gives me, motivation to continue. So she don't know, she helped me spark my magic. She thought I was sparking her magic, but she just don't know she ignited mine. She made it go up so big, way bigger than a spark. So I just thank you guys for letting me share. This morning I didn't wake up in a good mood, but I can honestly say that my day got better and better because I just focused on the positive and the blessings. So till we meet again, send in love. Thanks for tapping in. It's me, sparking magic, right here by the little shop, at the little shop by the creek. I'm gonna get it right. At the little shop by the creek. All right, guys.